Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Wes Walz. I'm Audra Martin. The game tonight in LA would not have any effect on the Minnesota Wild when it comes to the upcoming postseason, but it could for the LA Kings, and that's probably why Dustin Brown had a whole lot of motivation to get the job done. His fourth career hat trick, first career 4-goal game, that fourth coming in overtime. The Minnesota Wild come up short 5-4, your final score.
Yeah, it was the Dustin Brown show, 4 goals tonight, and it's the first time he'd done that in his career. Him and Anze Kopitar have really had this team on their back the whole season. These two players did not have great seasons last year. And really was a big reason why they struggled. And now it looks like they're going to make the playoffs. We don't know if they're going to be a 2-3 seed or a 3 seed. But now those two are a big reason why they're in the playoffs right now. And I thought the Minnesota Wild played a really good game tonight. And just like Bruce Boudreau said at his post-game presser, the Los Angeles Kings are a stingy team to score on, especially in the third period. And for the Minnesota Wild to pick up 2 goals in the third period and tie this game up, considering that this is the 8th game they've played in 13 nights, was very impressive.
For those 2 goals that you speak of, one was number 41 for Eric Stahl. The other, the first career shorthanded goal for Nate Prosser. It all, unfortunately, is too little too late, though. Again, 5-4, your final score. The Kings out shooting the Wild 28-27. A busy night when it comes to special teams for the Wild. They go 0-for-1 on the power play, but 6 penalties tonight. They would kill off all but 1. So Minnesota, better team in the first period and in the third period. Not the best performance we've seen in the second period. Bruce Boudreau would have liked to see a better effort.
Other than the second period, I thought we played really good. And you battled back against a team that's the best third period team in the league. I mean, there's a lot of good things, and we were getting the raw end of the deal at every turn. So, I mean, they stayed with the program and consequently, got rewarded for it a little bit.
So here's a look at what's next, and what's next is the regular season finale. Saturday night against the Sharks, the Minnesota Wild have the chance to hit the 100-point mark in back-to-back seasons. That would be the first time they would do so in team history. So motivation there, also a chance to play spoiler, the Sharks, who are still trying to lock in home ice advantage.
Yeah, and they picked up Evander Kane at the trade deadline, and he's been a great find for the San Jose Sharks. I think he's got 9 or 10 goals in 16 games. They were really having a difficult time putting the puck in the net. Now, since they've picked up Evander, their offense has taken off. They've struggled a little bit the last 4 or 5 games for whatever reason, but the Minnesota Wild have not had a whole lot to play for here in the last 2 or 3 games. And I think the fact that they're playing teams that are really in the hunt right now is really going to help the Minnesota Wild. If they would be playing teams that have their spot locked up, you'd be playing like an AHL game, and there wouldn't be the intensity. But these games still have a lot of intensity, and the Wild, the last 2 games have played games that don't mean anything. I thought they played really outstanding, and let's see if they can play a great game in San Jose before they lock horns with the Winnipeg Jets.
One final tune-up before the postseason rolls around next week. We'll see if the Wild can come out on top. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday for Wes Walz. I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us tonight on Wild Breakaway.